If you want to see the exact ignition timing, you don't need to buy an expensive timing light. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to build a simple and accurate timing light. Let's get started. Here I have an old American timing light. It belonged to my father. About 30 years ago, when I was a kid, he had a Cadillac, and almost every day he used this thing trying to adjust the distributor, but he never solved the problem. Later he found out the real problem was something else. Anyway, this is a DC power timing light. As you can see, it has a strong metal body. Let's see the inside. From the circuit you can tell it's a xenon timing light. You can see this is an old school model. Rack. It's made in USA. Unfortunately, over the years, the xenon tube and the cables and the lens have all been lost. These old timing lights work great and had a really bright flash, but the parts are almost impossible to find now. So I decided to build my own circuit and install it inside the case. Stay with me. This is the complete LED timing light circuit. We're gonna build it. As you can see, it's very simple. I want to make it portable. So instead of external power supply, I'll use a battery. These are the positive and negative power inputs. I'm using a single rechargeable lithium battery. It's enough for this project. And also I'm using a charging module to recharge the battery. Now let's take a look at the rest of the components. If you like to learn more, I put more detail about the components and how the circuit works in the description. You can watch out. Let's get started. It's almost done. Now I just need to connect the battery. Press this button to turn the circuit on, and it's ready to detect the spark pulses from this wire. And this is the charging port for the battery. I use TP5100 charging module that's compatible with 1-cell and 2-cell lithium battery. And this connector goes to LED. I also installed the heatsink and the lens. And these two wires go to the inductive coil. I insulated everything. The LED is connected to, and this is the charging port. I also added a fuse to protect the timing light. If anything short out, the fuse will blow and cut the power. We're finally done. It's a LED and power button, charging indicator and port. Now let's make the inductive pickup. For this I use the freight ring. You need just wrap about 20 to 30 turns of magnet wire around it like this. Then it simply goes around the spark plug wire, just like that. If you don't have a freight ring, you can use a E-curve ride instead. Just wrap 30 to 40 turns of wire around it and it's fit onto spark plug wire, like this. Check the description for a few notes about the inductive pickup. Now it's time for the real test. Let's go. First, place the pickup around the spark plug wire. You can use either type I showed in the video. They both work fine. Just like that. Let's move to the flywheel side. Now highlight the F mark on the flywheel so it's easier to see, like this. Now start the engine. Now when we shine the timing light on the flywheel, we should see a frozen image of the flywheel, like this. Perfect. That's exactly what we expected. Each time the spark plug fires, the LED produces a very short flash, making the timing marks appear still, like this. As you can see, the ignition timing advances slightly as the engine speed increases. As you saw, our timing light worked just as expected. It can now be used to check the ignition timing and help diagnose ignition system problems. I hope you found this project helpful. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.